Hey team, Hamish here from Automower Tech, and we're going to have a quick look at how to put an all-terrain kit or brush kit onto your Automower. So you want to make sure that you get the right all-terrain kit or all-terrain wheels for your model. So check out whether you've got a 300 or 400 or 500 series. You want to double check that which one you've got is going to fit your model. So we'll take a look at the all-terrain kit and the wheels, the differences. So I've undone the wires on the bottom of this 450. If you are taking that off on your own, just make sure you are careful when you take out your grommets and your wires there. So in the all-terrain kit, you get a couple of hubs, your brushes and your brush mounts, the mounts that hold your brushes, a couple of spare pairs, the all-terrain tyres. We'll have a look at them in a minute, but they're basically, the knobs on them are wider and a lot deeper, so they're going to get more traction if you've got wet and slope. So mostly only really needed if you've got a lot of wet conditions and slope. If you've got slope that all-terrain wheels can't handle, you might have an obstacle in the way such as a tree, or that might be needed to be excluded during wetter months from your installation. Along from the all-terrain kit there, you can also just get the brushes on their own, and you can buy the brush kit if you don't need the all-terrain kit. So how you fit them, you get your two mounts. You've got the arrows, they face the nose of the mower like that. Your brushes go into these. You've got the insert side. Don't try and put them in that side, it won't work. Put them straight into the insert side there. So I like to run them on a bit of an angle as you go in. Can be tricky to get all of them in there, but push that in there. Mount them in there. And you've got to go to your screws, and you've got a couple of nuts. These two square nuts. Take that one out. So you locate that straight into there, and that just clicks in. So it's a pretty easy system really. The brushes do work really well. They do wear out relatively quick, so you have to change them often, but they're going to keep your wheels nice and clean, so you're going to get more traction. So with an all-terrain wheel, they do work hand in hand. So then you've got your 4mm screws here. Push on that down. Just do them firm. Same with that one. Arrows to the front there. So they just locate, there's the wee tabs in here. They'll locate into. Try and do this so you guys can see what's going on. So that hole there is going to locate into one screw to hold that bracket on. Just make sure that the front nose of that mounts up through this tab here. If you don't have that mounted on correctly, it can result in it moving a little bit, making a bit of a clicking sound, which people think something's going on with their mower, and it's not. So from there, get your T20, your screws it comes with, and your T20 Torx head. Like all mowers, you want to do a reverse spin for it to locate. If it hasn't had a screw in there, it might not locate, but you will hear, if you go anti-clockwise first, sometimes you'll hear an audible click, but we haven't got that because this hasn't had one of these in before. One on the other side. And that's it for your brush kit. So from then on out, you just use your 4mm hex head, undo your screw there and change your brushes. If these get bound up, one quick tip is to, when you take this out, cut them off with pliers or nips because sometimes they can fill up with a lot of dirt and you won't get them back out. You just nip off the front and chuck in a new set. So for the tyres, you want to use a little screwdriver or a pick, and just, I like to use a pick because it gets under there easy. Unclick it in a couple of places there so you don't break off your back clips. 24mm nut. You've only got one washer and one nut that holds the wheels on, so it's a really basic, good system. You'll see the difference in the all-terrain kit versus your normal standard wheel. So you do get quite a lot of traction in wetter areas and slopes. If it's really hard ground, then the standard wheels are better because the mold will bounce a little bit more with the all-terrain tyres. So generally, if you don't have trouble with traction, I recommend staying with the standard ones, but all-terrain, really good if you need them. They've also got on the back there, they are a more solid wheel, they're a bit more sturdy. There's nothing wrong with these ones, but they are built a little bit more durable, so you've got the screws there. If you need to clean out the back of this, then you have to unscrew on that one there. Quick how to clean that out is you'll just get your wee screwdriver underneath there, and moisture and dirt and stuff can build in here, and just give that wheel a clean out now and again if you need to. Putting your wheel back on. While you're at it, always check out that you don't have grass build up around here and in here as well. You might have to clean that out and give that a bit of a scrub. Keep it good. It is good to take these off now and again if you're not getting your mower serviced. Put your washer back on and your nut. So grab your tyre, just do this up, just firm. No need to get carried away. Don't do it with an impact driver. And then clip your hub back on. So that's it. As you can see, the additional grip you've got there and the traction, they do make a big difference. So that's it for all-terrain tyres in your brush kit. If you just make sure that you're getting the right kit for which model of automower you have. Cheers guys, see you in the next one.